come back to you for that also. All right, this is the Ministry of External Affairs release statement after US airstrikes on Venezuela, says that India reaffirms its support to safety of people of Venezuela and call upon all concerned to address issues peacefully. So this is the statement of the Ministry of External Affairs of India on, of course, Venezuela. Let me go back to Siddhant Mishra here. Siddhant, of course, we were waiting for some sort of a response from the MEA side on Venezuela. What do you read into this statement which has been put out by the Ministry of External Affairs?
Well, that's right. So Ministry of External Affairs has come up with a response, and Ministry says that this matter is of a deep concern. In fact, they also say that India is closely monitoring the evolving situation. India reaffirms its support to the well-being and safety of the people of Venezuela. In fact, India also call upon all concerned to address issue peacefully through dialogue, ensuring peace and stability in the region. The Embassy of India in Caracas is in contact with members of the Indian community and will continue to provide all possible assistance. So it is a first response from the Indian government. Nowhere in the statement India has condemned the military aggression by the US forces, Arun. All India has to say is that they are worried, they are concerned about the well-being and safety of the people of Venezuela, and India also calls on all the concerned parties to address the issue peacefully through dialogue, ensuring peace and stability of the region. Back to you.
And Siddhant, of course, as you rightly mentioned there, that this is a very calculative and measured statement coming from the MEA side. There is no condemnation of what happened in Venezuela. Many are, of course, were keeping a very close eye on India's statement. Are we expecting something more from the MEA side in coming few days or probably this week itself?
Well, it is a very well-measured and calculated statement, as you rightly said, Arun. And also, in the past as well, India has never made any remarks or any statement with regards to what is happening in Venezuela in terms of U.S. Imposing sanctions on Venezuela or issuing statements against Maduro, etc., etc. India has never been making any commentary or remarks all throughout. Now, in fact, since he has been captured, taken to the United States, will be put on trial under the U.S. laws, all India wants is the well-being and safety of the people of Venezuela, because this situation could perhaps lead into a kind of a political crisis in Venezuela, unstable environment. Perhaps that is also the concern of the Indian government, because right now the vice president has taken over as the interim president, but there are other stakeholders also, political parties, military generals, the sitting ministers in the Maduro government. So all India is looking right now is at the well-being and safety of the people of Venezuela, and India has again reiterated its position that the issue needs to be handled peacefully through dialogue and ensuring peace and stability in the region.
Well, that's right. So Indian Ministry of External Affairs putting that statement and, of course, asking for peace and stability. Siddhant, thank you so much for putting this story into perspective. Now we have